G'day guys, I'm Model Gaming and welcome back to Fallout 76. But this time we're not doing our main playthrough, that is going to be separate. Welcome to the Fallout 76 Wild Appalachia update. This is the first lot of DLC released for this game, and it's going to be split up so far into what has been released into two videos. This time we're going to show off the Nukashine, and then the next video will focus on Fasnacht, which unfortunately for me is already active, but I can always do it again later. There is a healthy amount of people that still want to do that event. So we are doing Nukashine. This was the first update released probably about a week ago or somewhat, and it deals with making moonshine and other wonderful assortments of alcohols, which they're fun to drink, but you don't want the hangover. So if we come up to this poster right here, the Pie Moose Wild Eviction Party. Pie House Party rules: break stuff, be wild, trash hard, trash all, chug, coma, puke and rally, all are welcome, formal attire is optional, no robots. P.S. cops not invited, cops come equals every man for himself. And we have a new marker on our map, as well as there's two new locations involving this quest. We need to go attend the fraternity party, which quite conveniently is all the way over in Morgantown, right over near the high school, so we're going to go do that. So, over on the other side of Morgantown, right next to the high school, there is a brand new location that got added to the map, if I can get it to bloody spawn that is. Come on, game. There we go, Fraternity Row. Brand new location. Only contains a couple of new houses. Still has the same shithead ghouls as what there always is. That's a lot of ghouls, apparently. Mutation. Hang on, what? Apparently I picked up the herd mentality mutation. That is completely and utterly horrible because I am by myself. So that can just get instantly de-ratified. There we go, I recovered from it. So in Fraternity Row, there are two houses you can enter. The first one being this place right here. The Pie Moose House. And we have started, wasted on Nukashine. Find the source of a potentially potent beverage. And these guys were getting evicted by the university. The university apparently had a very strict code. But some shit went down in here, including this one dude who just wanted to die on a beer keg. Or on a Nukashine keg. We still don't know what these guys were drinking. I'm assuming it was Nukashine. So we have to investigate what the partygoers were drinking. That's a little bit obvious given the quest name. You know what, stuff it. I'll use the baseball bat. If it breaks, it breaks. There's a bit of loot in here. There's some plastic in here if you are always after plastic, or you can just go to the high school that's next to this place. But there is also a new little outfit that you can wear. Now you can have Vault-Tec University plastered on the back of what you're wearing, if you want it to. We've also got a holotape.
Hours, days. Who the hell knows? I'm trapped. But starving, thirsty. Since everyone drank that goddamn drink. This was our final initiation. Me and my buddy Max over there. Locked in here for the party, and then we were golden. You know, just one last test. They passed out red cups at the end. To celebrate. Called it Nukashine. Yeah. Dumped mine out when they weren't looking. Max here. He didn't. Everyone was fine at first. Until they weren't. Oh, that sound, I will never forget that damn sound. I can't. Oh. am stuck here. I'm stuck here with no food, no water. Oh, and an old saw that won't cut through shit. I'm stuck here. Fellow Max Posey. I gotta think of something soon. Max, he's a swell guy, but getting a little sick of his company.
Yeah, Nukashine probably was not the new fantastic drug that everyone wanted to drink. You'll find out that later in this questline, but some shit went down here. Everyone must have taken that drink and then just, I'm assuming, blacked out. But what we're looking for is in here. And no, it is not the feral on the ground. This feral's a damn party pooper. What we're after is Ted's terminal. Welcome to the personal terminal of Fyodor Party Animal Dorfman. If you're reading this, it means you logged into my personal terminal. Don't do that. So this contains a whole load of lore about Nukashine. There we go, we've investigated what they were drinking. Pretty obvious considering it's sitting on the table next to me. Nukashine is going to make your eviction party the event of the year, so no more cheap jokes at his expense. And then all this other stuff is just a little bit of lore, saying about what the amendments of the Pi Moose House is, and the monthly newsletter. The so-called authorities at Voltech University have invented a bunch of totally false allegations against us because they don't like how hard we party. This is what we're after. We are after vintage Nukashine. Which you can probably tell by the glow, could probably give you an indication of what the hell's in it, but stuff that my character doesn't care about that. All he cares about is wanting to chug that jug. So this increases unarmed damage 100%, decreases sprint AP cost, and increases AP regen 50%. Warning, may cause blackouts. And now we just have all the blue filters in the world. Oh yeah, and we also have party poopers. Who, luckily, because I got a baseball bat, I can just boop on the head, and they go back to sleep. Or at least that's what we're calling it now. So yes, the game wasn't kidding about the warning may cause blackouts, because when this minute 20 is over, we're going to feel the full effects of Nukashine. But you know, for now, we need to go take care of some party poopers, damn it. They want to ruin my high. I don't know what it is either, but it sounds like I'm underwater. Oh look, another party pooper. Party pooper! You just get booped. And that's it. I'll turn up the audio a little bit. You could just hear, it sounds like the game purposely puts you underwater. It's all very, very, very weird. But then again, this is maybe what being high on Nukashine is like. And in 10 seconds, we are going to feel the effects, and I don't know where the game's going to spawn me. Because as it says down in the corner, half the fun of Nukashine is you never know what kind of crazy place it'll take you. Judging by that picture that just showed up on screen, I don't want to know. Why am I in the Savage Divide? The hell? Where the... Oh. I've gone all the way over near White Springs. This is not exactly a good location for me to be, since I'm not like a high enough level to be over here. But, stuff it. You know what, while we're over here, we might as well get a foothold in this area, because then it'll be useful if I need to fast travel back here later. Let's just head up to this little outpost up here, just very quickly, and I will probably after that fast travel back over to Vault 76, because I don't really want to walk there. Even though we're not going back over to Vault 76, we need to also read that Nukashine label, because obviously we couldn't do that before. And that's, it's such a beautiful label that I'm not going to read that part. Instead, it will show up hopefully right there. Solve the riddle. At our alma mater stands a boy grey and cold. The steps behind him are the first threshold. Around the right corner, study the street. Just to the left is the place that we meet. There you can stain your skin with ink, but find the back door and we'll get you a drink. Cryptic riddle, but unfortunately due to the fact that I've done this DLC once already, I kind of know where it is. Even though there's even one place in Morgantown that states I haven't visited yet. So it makes it pretty bloody obvious where it is. But what the hell is this place again? Oh, shiza. That's an issue. Just for safety's sake, how much damage can I do to you? A surprising amount, and we've also discovered the vantage. This is why I didn't want to come up into this area. You guys just waiting for me to come down? I swear if you are. Oh yes, they are. They are. Alright, I think we're good. I killed that charred feral ghoul that was sitting over there, and we're back into caution. I know there's another one around here, but for now, I think we're fine. Yeah, this is the problem with Nukashine. Every time you drink it and you black out, you have the potential chance to wind up somewhere. I don't know if there's a bunch of set locations that the game takes you when you drink it. I haven't really given it much experimentation. I've only drunk it a bunch of times and then blacked out and woken up in some really weird places, but I am assuming the game can wake you up in some really abhorrent places if you do this on a low level like I am. At least we've got a foothold in the Savage Divide now. I'm not supposed to be coming here for quite some time, but at least we've got a foothold. What I'm going to do, however, is because we need to go all the way over here... Ouch, that's 24 caps. You know what, let's just spawn at the vault, and then I'll just cut to over in Morgantown again. So, back over in Morgantown now. Frickin' Feed the People is on that I don't really give much of a crap about. We need to find the location, which unfortunately for the game, kind of gave it away immediately due to the fact there's a location over in this way, according to the compass that I haven't discovered yet. Plus, I already know where it is, so the gig was kind of up, you know, as soon as it started. This is the second new location on the map that you can go visit. Now, on top of this roof, behind the tattoo shop, there should be a cap stash up here, which there is. So you always want to grab this when you come here. It will probably pay for the fast travel over here, which in case that has exactly for me. I'll also take some vodka, because why not? But here is where Nukashine works its magic, as you can see on the floor here. So, before I head down and say hello to our new friend, which, you know, happens to be a robot because there's no people alive, at least not that we know of. There's also usually a magazine on this stand here, which there is. So you always want to check this one. I don't even think I have that one before. But yeah, there's a bit of loot around here, upstairs at least, including some desk fans, which I kind of need. I'm really low on adhesive right now. Now, if you just heard from the voice that just spoke, we need to go say hello to our brand new friend and somewhat companion. Admittedly, he's a drunk companion, but he doesn't follow us around, he just stays in here. Say hello to good old Biv, or Bivvy Ridge, or Bivvy Boy, as I have been calling him for like the past week.
Yeah, you know this musty old soda. It's for me. Just sit down. Excuse me there. I could, you know, really use a hand, and you got more than just the one. Hi, I'm Biv. And Biv E is the #1 alcohol quality testing Robobrain, and all of happy Appalachia. Well, this juice joint's premier drink, Nukashine, is long overdue for a Biv, quality test. Now, would you be a doll and whip me up a batch of Nukashine so I can do my job, please? I do have the recipe right here, but I think I might have sort of kind of dropped part of it in the lock supply room. Don't be me.
So, here is part 1 of Nukashine's ingredients. Part 2 is locked in that storage room over there, which we're going to have to get into in just a minute. So the first part we need is 5 corn, 5 razor grain, 5 wood, 2 boiled water, and 1 Nuka-Cola Quantum. Now, to get the second half of the list, unfortunately, we kind of need to go find Judy, or at least find her house. And we'll be able to find Nukashine's missing ingredient. Hi. Luckily for us, though, the house that contains this password for the supply room is in the same new area as we unlocked previously in Fraternity Row. So effectively, to make the Nukashine, the Paimus house couldn't do it all by itself. It needed some help. And they got help from these guys, the Etasite Epsilon Tau. Inside, however, this place isn't filled with ghouls like the last place. Instead, these guys had their own bloody protectrons.
The furnace beneath the still must be heated to 172 degrees Fahrenheit in order to produce moonshine.
Would you believe these guys are literally their own historical research, and this is probably the most creepiest room that I've ever gone into. I mean, this guy has a lot of stuff, but come on, this is seriously bordering on obsession. I like the light though. I'll give him credit for the light, but the rest of this stuff is somewhat creepy. Ooh, there is a load of other Nuka-Colas here though. But yeah, this is obsession right here. This is nothing more than obsession.
Personal log. Timestamp 1120761344. My special edition Nuka-Cola lamp arrived in satisfactory condition. After a few modifications, I am greatly pleased. I clearly now have the greatest Nuka-Cola collection in the city. But I've pushed the capacity of this meager hovel to the limit. Solution. I need to procure a warehouse in Morgantown for further expansion. But first, I need the proper financial capital. I clearly need to strategize a successful commercial enterprise. University students are plentiful, but what do they do? Aha! Proposal. Students love alcohol, and I love Nuka-Cola. I shall formulate a high-proof distilled spirit with Nuka-Cola. The perfect beverage. It just needs a name. Nuka-Hall? Nuka Mash? Nuka Brew? I'll get to that part later.
But as you see in this bit right here, on this note right here, we need to talk. Lewis, we need to talk. You're the smartest person I know. That Nukashine project would be nowhere without you. I know that. But when you told us you needed a little extra space, to think that we gave that to you, no questions asked. It's just, we thought you needed space to think, not space to develop your hobby. Well, hobby is generous. It's more like an obsession at this point. Listen, every genius is entitled to their idiosyncrasies. I don't even know how to say that word. But we could really use this space for pledges. I wish we could talk in person, but no one knows how to find you these days. Please get in touch. I miss the old Lewis, not the crazy Lewis. Yes, everyone fully agree that this is an obsession. Which it fully is. That is the creepiest room that I have ever been in. But what we want, however, is to head... What the hell? Pawns? Ooh! I'm just going to take all of these. Is Bethesda going to release a Fallout chessboard? Because that would be quite interesting. What we want is all the way up here on Judy's terminal. There is a bit of initiative about the Etasai house. Like that one, about the Nukashine initiative. But what we want is the supply room code. So we've gotten that. Now we can go back and craft some Nukashine. But yeah, there's not much up here apart from some loot. So before I head back over to Biv E Boy, we do have the first part of that list. So I'd probably say on the way back, let's head over, grab those ingredients, so then that way when we get down there, we can automatically craft it. So, luckily for us, because Morgantown is so well set up for this DLC, the tattoo parlor is just over in that direction. When you go get the last list, the game is going to tell you to go get ingredients for the Nukashine. I already know what those ingredients are because I've got the first list. I have got the quantum, all I need is some more boiled water, and we need corn and razor grain. The corn and razor grain, the water, you can just get over here, on this farm. There is some corn, so we need to grab up 1, 2, 3, 4. There is 5 corn. We need to pair that with 5 razor grain. That'd be 3. That'd be 4. That would be 5. Now we just need some boiled water to pull this all together. Do I even have any boiled water on me? Turns out I do not. Fine. So for every boiled water, it is 2 dirty water. So going into the cooking station, let's just craft our boiled water. We've now got part 1's list. So now let's head back down into the Nukashine cellar and get part 2. I do like the way the Nukashine cellar opens up. It's got a Nuka-Cola machine there. It's really great. So, back down at Biv E Ridge's cellar. No, it's probably just you, Biv. So, let's open up. The password is Shine. They made it something so they wouldn't forget. And unfortunately, Nukashine's final ingredient is indeed nuclear waste. As it says there, nuclear material. So yes, this will be the part that, you know, basically causes permanent brain damage, if anything else. It's all nuclear material. That is the last ingredient we need. Now all we need to do is craft Nukashine. So let's go into the new workshop, which is the brewing station. We can create some beer. We can also create some wine or bourbon, rum, vodka, and whiskey. But no, we want to craft fermentable Nukashine. Now, every single alcohol that you brew needs to be fermented for a little set period of time so its effects can kick in. And then you can also make certain vintage drinks.
My ambibulation chamber is feeling empty. Or is that my combobulating unit?
Bib's fine. He'll always make you smile at least when you walk in here. Either that or just look at him sternly. Warning, experimental equipment. Since Nukashine is selling out so quickly, Lewis is working on a flash fermenter to age it faster. It's not ready yet, so for your own safety, please do not touch unless you are Lewis. I'm serious about this warning. I nearly lost an eye and I wasn't even operating it. Now, normally there is another workshop called a fermenter, but down here there is no fermenter. This is a one-use item only. That was incredibly bloody loud. So, thanks for that, game. Yes, that is a one-use item only. Every time you ferment something after that, it has to be at a fermenter at your base.
Don't be shy. Come on over and punch some bag with me. Do I smell me a Nukashine? Let me just put that in my imbibing chamber and... Oh, wow! Now that is a drink. Excuse me. Here's the report. Quality rating, blissful. Side effects, illness, addiction, permanent brain damage. You know, the list goes on. It's not great, but you get the idea. Your customers will be raving if you serve this drink. Why? I don't know. But do not sweat the details. Won't you come back tomorrow and help me with my daily quality test? I got plenty more recipes to try out.
And there we go. Wasted on Nukashine is complete. We've got 2 brand new stations to unlock at our workshop. 150 caps, a crap load of XP, and that is the Nukashine DLC. At least the story component of it. Now, you can come back here every day, or at least whenever you get on, but every single day, this guy will give you a brand new quest to either, basically you unlock a different recipe each time you come down. And some of the recipes are pretty good. Some of them are very, very situational. So, I may or may not, like, come and do these during my main playthrough, because they're not long, they take literally no time to do, but we'll have to see about this. So, this is where I'm going to leave this video off for today. There's no point in going back. I can show off the fermenter and the brewing station when we pick up our next part. Coming up in the next video in the Wild Appalachia series will be the Fasnacht parade, which is a limited time event which is currently on this week and this week only. So that video will show that off next. But for now, drop a like, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next video.